Good day, everyone, and thanks for joining us here in the charts. Tune into the Crypto Flight Edition. Fellow compositors speaking. It appears that Dogecoin has been under some pressure just as of recently here. I'm going to explain something super simple for everyone to understand, that Dogecoin is simply following through and what it did in the past, and we're just going to kind of compare it to what's going on to present day. Slight difference in the retracement. I'm going to get into more details here. So welcome back, loyal family. If you're new here, consider joining the family, as we've been covering Dogecoin for some time. So let's get into this chart. There's been a slight difference. I'm going to explain it, so let's dive right into the charts here, shall we? All right, so today's April the 20th, 2021, and the current price of Dogecoin is going to be 31 cents. It's up approximately 0.2% for the day. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. ASMR, interesting analysis. So here's a chart that we've been following. Hopefully we left a link for you guys if you're just stopping in on the video that we came out before this one. So here it is. Yep, that's it. Super simple. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the same lines, same targets that we were speaking of on the previous video. 33 cents, 33 cents as a potential retracement, 36 cents as a level that it needs to stay above in order to make it to the 49-cent level. And the last video that we posted was somewhere around here in this white circle. The only difference on the chart is actually 38%, and I'm going to explain what that means here right now. So obviously, by the way, if you're new here, the only thing that we follow on the charts are support, resistance, and patterns, like super simple. So the number one represents this pattern, okay, this rectangular range as Dogecoin kind of came up, found resistance at the top, down, found a floor, and then it broke up within this white area. Now here's where the 38% comes in. When Dogecoin breaks above the actual pattern within this green range and it breaks up, the only thing that I'm measuring is the top of the wick on the candle that broke above the resistance level within the green rectangular range. Okay, stick with me here. April the 19th, 2021 is this green candle, and the only thing that I did was measure the top of that wick, and then I'm trying to measure the retracement. How far did Dogecoin retrace after breaking up above the resistance line? And then it kind of consolidated a little, and then it retraced, okay? So that retracement measures 38%. So that's how I got this 38%. So what we're going to, this 38% right about here. So what we're going to do is go back in time to see if we can measure what took place in the fractals. If you're new here, just kind of take a visual picture of this area here as we scroll back in time to see if we're comparing apples to apples, and also to see if we have a similar retracement after the market broke out of the number one pattern here. Okay, so let's just kind of go back in the day here, see if we can find that. All right, if I can get that out of the way. Sorry, little technical difficulties. All right, so let's scroll back to the left and see what we have. So this is the area that we found as well, along with what we're looking at in present day. It looks kind of similar if you took that visual picture. And the only difference is this same little area right here, this 31%. So present day is 38%, so there's like a 7% difference. But the same concept applies when the price action breaks up within the green number one rectangular consolidation pattern, found resistance at the top, went down, found a floor. In this case, it made a Wing pattern, but one way or another, it actually broke above the resistance level. Now, here's where I actually got the 31%. Same concept, guys. I actually measured the breakout candle of the green rectangular range. I measured the wick, and then, of course, I measured the red candle right down here, February the 4th, and I had 31% retracement. Now, this is important because here's where the buyers need to step in. It's truly important that the buyers step in. Well, they've already stepped in here, but I actually just wanted to kind of briefly explain to you how I actually got the 31% here. And then when we scroll on over to present day, that's also how I got the 38% here. Okay, so everything looks pretty much in line with what has taken place in the past. Can things change? Absolutely. Can Dogecoin just continue lower and break down below this green rectangular range? Absolutely. You have to be prepared for that. But I'm going to make a speculative observation and say, well, speculative prediction, and say that the market may be setting up to move higher. Now, we'd have to wait approximately 72 hours for some potential consolidation in order to retest the overhead potential resistance level that's within this consolidation range. Remember, that's all we look for: support, resistance, and patterns. And of course, the consolidation range is within the pattern, this number 1 green rectangular range. So the overhead potential resistance would just simply be the top of this range here, guys, and it's at like 36 cents. Okay, so let's just say that Dogecoin does some consolidating between, I don't know, 29 cents up to like 33 cents. In fact, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but on this candle here, this is an active 12-hour candle. It actually reached a high of 33 cents. So I'd say this was a pretty interesting call that we made on the previous video. If we didn't already visit it, here's a previous video. We actually posted in the wee hours in April the 20th, which is today. You notice the retracement example there on the screen. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. Dogecoin has done almost exactly, with the exception of the Wing pattern. Dogecoin came up within the number 1 green rectangular range, went down, found a floor. With the exception of the W, it did break above the resistance line. It had a retracement, and right now we're just waiting to see if the buyers are going to step in and re-challenge the overhead potential resistance at 36 cents. If you see Dogecoin above 36 cents, it's likely it's trying to break above that level and follow through with its obligation and make it to the potential target of 49 cents. Now, whether or not it actually makes it up to 49 cents or not, the buyer's obligation right now is super simple. The market needs to make a higher high, because again, that's all we go over, guys. Support, resistance patterns, and higher highs and higher lows to verify an uptrend. Here we go: up, down, higher low, up, higher high, down. If the buyers step in here, super simple. They just need to make a higher high above the 40, let's just call it like 43 cent level. And then Dogecoin would show a sign that the market wants to continue higher. And that would technically be a higher high in the price. And at that very moment, if it gets a rejection near the, I don't know, 40, 44, 45 cent level, hopefully I wasn't saying $45, 44 or 49 cent level, if there's a retracement from there, that's fine, guys. The only thing that we'd be looking for next is a higher low. Super simple, guys. And that's all I have for you, wonderful folks. Hopefully this was some interesting information that you can take with you and use in terms of, not as financial advice, of course, but, just in terms of the levels. If you see the market down at a specific level, you know what's going on. And I'm not sure if I actually explained the lower level down here, this green rectangular range. Dogecoin is currently within a range. Simple. This this rectangular range, number 1, it's between 36 cents all the way down to 26 cents. That is the range. So if you see any price fluctuations within this range, whether I think it's going to go up or not, and it does not go up, that's fine. That just means I got it wrong. Excuse me. But it will still be perfectly confined within a range, 26 cents all the way up to 36 cents. Super simple. The buyers need to break out to the upside, or the sellers need to break out to the downside. My prediction is the market will consolidate for about 72 hours, and I've been getting the timing wrong. I've been epic in getting the timing wrong. But if there is a consolidation range, consolidation phase with the 72 hours, I'd say it's going to move up and at least test 36 cents. That's all I got. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Leave an appropriate thumb just below the video there if you enjoyed the content, and also for the YouTube algorithm so I can pick up on the video and the channels. Thank you for that. And also, if you're new, before you go, we'd like to send you more information on the traditional stocks if you're into that. 7 days a week we cover that. So we'd love for you to join us here on this interesting journey, and we'll send you that information when it is available. Okay. Be sure to execute your strategies out there, please. Okay. Don't just blindly buy these assets as we talk about them. Okay. Just have a strategy, do your research, and understand what you are investing in before you install your hard-earned capital or the capital that someone gives you into these markets, please. Okay. So that's it, guys. We're going to talk very soon. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for your time, and bye for now.